So Philadelphia, just back in the wintertime, there was a student that was held up at gunpoint by 4 other kids for his sandwich. For a sandwich. Now, you know it wasn't a well thought out robbery, because if it was, they would use a knife. That way they're going to cut that sandwich up evenly and divide it amongst themselves. Proper planning. I love masturbation. It's great, absolutely wonderful. But I love the fun nicknames they have for it nowadays. Like, Spanking the Monkey's been around forever. Sir, what do you like to refer to it as? Jerking off. All right, give him a round of applause. Lame, but I want your vote. I like to use a Coneheads reference. I refer to it as narfling the Garthok. So I narfled my Garthok once, and only once in the shower, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Some of you guys might be able to relate to this. When you come in a shower, that semen does not go down the drain without a fight. It just like hangs on for dear life. And that night just so happened to be my daughter's bath night. Not the way I wanted to see her play with her brothers and sisters for the first time. Just stretching it out, twirling it around her finger like a goddamn lifeguard whistle, singing it a song. Maybe she took a little taste. I don't know. Kids do some strange stuff. Does that make her the world's youngest cannibal? I don't know. It really looked like Nickelodeon Gak. That's basically what it looked like. And about 2 weeks before her 7th birthday, she came up to me. She's like, Daddy, I know what I want for my birthday. I was like, honey, that is perfect. What would you like? She's like, I want a pony. And I was like, shit. I was like, honey, ponies are really expensive. Daddy doesn't make that much money. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to help you out with that. And then after an hour and 4 Jameson shots later, I proceeded to remind her that her mother was a jackass, and that's about as close to owning a pony she was going to get. So if you haven't figured out by now, single parent. Single parent. And being a single parent, I find it very hard for the dating scene. I go on Match.com, not gonna lie. First question I always get and never fails. You ever gonna get back at your baby mama? Because apparently I'm attracting women with really deep voices. And I'm like, listen, I would much rather dip my nuts into a vice and crank it slowly while open mouth kissing my father after he just went down on my stepmom. So there's only like a 10% chance it's going to happen, right? And they've got Match, they've got eHarmony, Zeus Christian dating, all gay dating, all black dating. They've even got all farmers dating now. I'm going to design a website for AIDS patients, and I'm going to call it hivesandhers.com. Or I can combine it with an STD site, we can call it Hives and Herpes. So I met this one girl on there. Match, not Hives and Herpes. And sex was absolutely amazing. But every time we got done having sex, she would just like roll my testicles around her hand like a pair of Chinese stress balls. So I finally called her out on it. I was like, honey, why do you play with my testicles so much? And she looks up at me with those beautiful blue eyes and she goes, because I miss mine. We're no longer together, but I can't find it in my heart to take her number out of my cell phone because that felt so fucking good. Oh, it's so sad but true. No, it's not. I was sitting on the couch the other day with one of my female friends. We're watching TV, and it cuts to a commercial of that new movie coming out, Magic Mike. All you girls are going gaga over there. You just screamed. I think I heard like 5 seats get soaked in here. If you guys don't know what this movie is, it's pretty much a strip movie with Channing Tatum and Matthew McConaughey, right? She's going a little gaga over it. Her chair was moist, just like some of yours in here. And I'm looking at these guys, I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, these guys work out so much, I bet their dicks have better abs than I do. It's effed up. I'm going to leave you guys with this one. You guys know the game of Clue? It's a wonderful board game. It's been around forever. They even made a funny movie about it. I think the game of Clue would have been a lot different had it had a black character. Because then they would have had to change the name of the game to Solved. That's my time. Thank you guys very much.